we'll start with Venom, right? This is the reaction from Caitlin Clark after the shot is made. The interaction or lack thereof towards Stephanie White is eye-opening. Now, I understand in public these two are going to act like they are best of friends. You will never convince me they like each other. You will not. They're not going to publicly go to war with each other and all that.
No one was supposed to be talking about anything except the game winner. That was the plan, the headline, the story. Caitlin Clark hits the shot, the crowd erupts, the fever celebrate, and everyone leaves buzzing about another unforgettable moment. Simple, except that's not how it unfolded. Minutes after the final buzzer, fans weren't focused only on the shot anymore. They were dissecting everything around it. The atmosphere had been electric long before the last possession. Every touch mattered. Every possession felt larger than usual. And when the ball landed in Clark's hands, the arena was already holding its breath. Then came the moment. The release, the silence, the explosion. The building shook as the shot dropped. Teammates rushed in, and the bench burst with energy, looking like the perfect ending. But sports fans never stop watching, and that's when the internet locked in on what came next. Clips of the celebration played on repeat as people searched for clues, reactions, and hidden meaning, turning one instant into endless interpretations. Some saw frustration, others saw relief. Some saw unity, while others claimed something deeper. No one agreed, yet everyone was talking. The conversation only grew louder when Sophie Cunningham entered the spotlight, not through words, but through pure energy, fueling narratives of passion, loyalty, and intensity, until right or wrong stopped mattering, because the internet had already decided she was part of the story.
Contact with White. Couldn't even make eye contact with your coach. I mean, this is the same coach that hugged you when you made an assist to Kelsey Mitchell during a momentum run, but now she can't even make eye contact with you, nor you can't make eye contact with her as well. Just pure disgust. But now...
Look how her face changes back. This is very interesting.
Here comes Austin Kelly, the real man who drew up the play. And yeah, it didn't go to Caitlin Clark, but listen, it's clear Caitlin Clark was smiling. So, that wasn't towards Austin Kelly. You see, I'm learning in real time.
Yeah, different guy here, folks. Not Austin Kelly.
That was actually for Rob Dozier. The coaching staff, on the coaching staff, that smile was for Rob Dozier, and you can see he's going above and beyond to congratulate Caitlin. Caitlin back smiling on the bench with Hines Allen. Yes, indeed. We pay attention to everything. Look at Rob.
Look at his reaction, folks. That dude's fired up.
Rob Dozier still supported CCA. Rob, these are the little things that people might overlook, that stuff people like us will highlight, okay?
Then came Lexi Hull, and somehow the conversation grew even louder. Fever fans have always admired her hustle, her effort, her energy, and the details that never fully show up in the box score. So when clips of the celebration began spreading online, fans started analyzing her reactions as well. Every smile, every movement, every interaction. Suddenly, she wasn't just celebrating. She became part of the narrative. That's when the moment shifted to another level, because fans were no longer debating one player, but the entire team. What did the celebration really mean? What did the reactions say? What was everyone actually thinking? Questions turned into theories. Theories turned into debates. Debates turned into thousands of comments, making the moment feel bigger with every passing hour. That's the fascinating thing about sports. One game-winning shot can mean different things to different people. To some, it proved Caitlin Clark thrives under pressure. To others, it reinforced why she's become one of the biggest names in basketball. Some fans saw unity, others sensed something deeper, and everyone saw it differently, which is exactly why the conversation never stopped. As expectations rise, every shot becomes a headline. Every reaction a discussion, every moment content. With each big performance, the spotlight grows brighter, the pressure heavier, and the attention louder. Yet the biggest stars keep delivering. That's what made this moment unforgettable. Not just the shot, but the emotion, the reactions, the conversation, and the aftermath. Long after the game ended, fans were still debating, still analyzing, still arguing over what was real and what wasn't. One side seeing confidence, another tension, one seeing chemistry, another controversy. while somewhere in between, the truth waited to be found.
Basketball-wise, it was a very risky pass, but I think Sophie said F it. Lexi just said on the radio, that last pass was not exactly what was drawn up. Laugh out loud. Caitlin letting Sophie know her pass was money.
Great pass, Sophie. Great pass, Sophie.
Teamwork makes it happen, folks. It makes it happen. Caitlin Clark getting praise from Stephanie White. This must have pained her with everything she's got.
You know, this is what Caitlin does. You know, she makes big shots and she has big moments, and you know, it's I think when you have a player like her, it's very easy for people to just take it for granted and to think that everything that she does is always going to be easy and flawless, and she's just going to step up and she's going to do it.
Very easy to take her for granted. You take her for granted all the time by not actually running the plays through her. The last play, she was taken for granted. Sophie just said to hell with it. She ain't taken for granted from me.
Every time. And, you know, it's number one, a lot of work that she puts in. Number two, like it's been a rough go over the last, 18 to 24 months for her. And so she's finding her way.
As the clips continued spreading across social media, one thing became impossible to ignore. People couldn't stop watching. They couldn't stop talking. And they definitely couldn't stop debating. Whether fans were celebrating, criticizing, defending, or questioning, they were all focused on the same thing. That moment, that shot, that celebration, and the story that followed. Maybe the internet got it right. Maybe it got it completely wrong. But one thing was certain. The game-winning shot created a moment nobody could ignore. And by the time the conversation finally slowed down, the play had already grown bigger than basketball. It became a story, a debate, a mystery, and the kind of sports moment fans remember long after the final buzzer sounds.